Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a rundown on my saddle hunting setup. I run the XOP Edge platform. I got this because it was on sale. It was a decent bit cheaper than the rest of them. I can't remember where I got it or how much it was on sale for, but it's about 13. Right there's 14 and an eighth outside to outside. From the back to the front, we'll say about 10 and a half. I went with a platform because all of the sticks platforms were a little bit smaller. I figure with my bigger feet I would need more room. I tried just hunting off my stick before and it was pretty uncomfortable. This thing, you got all kind of adjustment under here. This will adjust your tilt in and out. This comes with the platform. I put one of these on this end and put the other piece onto the back of my saddle so I can just clip it on, climb up the tree, and not have to really worry about it. It's got it looped on. It has a little cover so it makes it quiet. Then for the saddle I got, it's a tethered Phantom saddle. It's just a standard one. I got it all set up so I can one stick. Mainly got this because my dad had to have heart surgery and wasn't allowed in the tree by himself, so I would hunt right beside him or right off the back of him. But I got the 8mm lineman's rope, and I just put a Prusik with a tender on it. Got it lashed right to the saddle. Then I got the recliner, just hooks onto your carabiner so you can lean back and rest your back instead of holding yourself up the entire time. Then when I'm up there, I carry an extra little length of cord so I can use it for a Prusik to back up my Grigri. I just do that to be safe so it don't slip or fall. Then I did a little homemade daisy chain with some Amstel. I got a pretty big length of this. This is usually what I hang my backpack off to the side of the tree with. Then on this side, this is where I got it's my Pretzel Grigri. I got the Canyon CIV rope with steel quick link. Then I got my knot up here, and then I tied a backer on it just to make sure it won't pull through. The most important thing is if you go to tie your quick link on, make sure you research your knots quite a bit. This knot you can tie wrong, and once you put weight on it, it will just pull the knot right out and you'll end up falling. Anytime you get something new and try it out, it's best to try everything out at ground height, so if it does fail, you're not going to get hurt that bad. But I use the gear tie when I'm up there, just wrap it around. After it's through it, I wrap the gear tie around so it won't pull back through and my rope won't slide down the tree. But I got 40 foot of that rope right here in the side pocket. And then my climbing method when I go by myself, I made my own step. I bought the steps and the standoffs from Eastern Woods Outdoors. I bought the centerpiece here. It's just a 20-inch piece of aluminum. It's from where I work. It's 75 1-inch square tubing aluminum. Then I got Night Eyes gear ties on top of this. I wrapped it all with Stealth Strip, try to quiet it down. I filled the inside of it with foam. I got 9 foot of Amsteel. I full buried it the whole way down. Then I bought a Harker cam cleat. Put that on there so it's quick and easy to put your rope through whenever you're climbing a tree. Put weight on it, pulls it back in. When I go to move up, I just pull it right out, continue up the tree. Then I made a Amsteel aider, 3-step aider. They got videos, there's a bunch of people that have videos on working with Amsteel, on how to make aiders and daisy chains and everything. Like, if you look up Amsteel DIY, you'll find a pile of stuff on YouTube that can lead you in the right direction to make some stuff. But with that being said, a lot of this stuff is pretty dangerous if you're not watching what you're doing. With my setup, with the one stick, I can usually get about 30 to 32 feet in the air to my platform. So if you do something wrong and you end up falling at that height, the saddle will usually save you. But if I'm saying worst case scenario, you really don't want to fall out of a tree 30 some feet up in the air. In not all cases you need to be that high either. I mean, there's been times I went out with this and I've only went 8 or 9 feet up in the tree. Then other times, to get the right shooting lane, or if I'm on the downhill side trying to get up high enough so they don't see me when they're walking down off the hill, that's when I get up to the higher heights. That, and if you don't got enough cover at the lower heights, you gotta climb up so you got cover so they won't pick you out. But that's my setup. Like I said, I got the saddle at first just so I could go out with my dad and make sure he was alright when we were hunting together. And this isn't what I use all the time. I still got a climber I take out, and I got a couple hang-ons I take out and hang up. This is just kind of run a gun, try new places, or if I got deer coming into where I have stationary setups at, but I can't get them to come in, then I'll grab this stuff and I'll head out and I'll set up closer to where they're coming out at, so I have a better chance at getting a shot at one. But thanks for watching, guys. That's it for this one. Have a good day.